I walked through my school's metal detector and it started beeping. I was only carrying a lunchbox in my hand, but the principal snatched it and started whispering, "Oh my God." He led me to his office where he set the lunchbox on the table and demanded to know why I brought a bomb into school. I stared at my ham and cheese sandwich, my juice box, and my candy bar and told him this was just my lunch my mom had packed. He freaked out. What kind of lunch makes the detector start beeping? I shrugged and suggested the detector was just faulty, but he started examining my sandwich, holding the bread against the light and trying to see if there was something inside the crust. I asked him to please stop touching my sandwich with his unwashed hands, and he slammed his palms on the table. "You're worried I'm going to find something, aren't you?" He picked up his phone, and before I knew it, 2 police officers and a drug-sniffing dog barged into the office. The dog immediately approached my food. The principal pointed his finger. "See? The dog knows that's a bomb," I replied, "or it just wants my sandwich." The principal picked up my juice box and looked at it closer, and one of the officers leaned in and said, "That could be gasoline inside. Maybe he wants to start a fire." I told them the juice box wasn't even opened, so I couldn't have gotten anything inside it. I watched them pick apart my sandwich, laying out the ham and cheese individually on the desk, and wondered how these were the people in charge of making decisions. Eventually, the principal called my mom. "Please get here immediately. We suspect your son has a bomb." My mom rushed in. "Oh my God, is everything okay?" But then she saw my lunchbox on the table, the sandwich picked apart, the juice box opened, and the dog trying to tear at the wrapper of my candy bar. "So what's the issue?" "Our detector started beeping when he walked through, ma'am. We suspect these are explosives disguised as a sandwich." My mom looked around, then scrunched her face and pointed to her temple. "Are you people cuckoo?" She picked up the bread and crumpled it on the principal's desk. "I just left my 2-month-old baby home alone because your detector told you a ham and cheese sandwich was a bomb. And instead of going, maybe the detector is wrong, you decided that my 8-year-old son had somehow created bombs that look like bread." Everyone's faces went red. The principal stared at his desk, and the officers wouldn't say a word. But my mom kept going, calling them incompetent, analytically deficient, and said if it started raining knowledge, they would choose to stay inside. Finally, she told them they'd be paying for a new lunch for me, and stormed out. The next day, I walked up to the principal and asked if I should take my sandwich through the detector, just in case it's a bomb.